Hello, hello, hello. Thanks for tuning in to the Barbara Cox Show. It's the Barbara Cox Podcast. In today's question, who are you glorifying? Who are you glorifying? Every day when you get up and you wake up and you spend time talking to God, God gives you instructions for the day. If you listen very closely, He's going to instruct you on your pathway. He's going to instruct you on the assignments. He's going to give you the instructions for the assignment. He's going to give you everything you need for your day. He's going to give you daily bread. He's going to feed your hunger. He's going to water your thirst. So today, who are you glorifying? All of the accomplishments that you have received, all of the accolades that you've obtained, all of the worldly possessions that you have, all come from God. God owns it all. Everything on this earth and the fullness of it is God. And God uses things that you can never phantom. You can never phantom. You can never imagine. He uses those things and those to help us to accomplish the things that He has ordained for our life. He uses the foolish things. Sometimes things seem so foolish, and those are the things that God will use, the foolish things to confine the wise. And He uses things that are so amazing, that are so unimaginable to make things occur in our life. So who are you glorifying? Self or God? Who are you glorifying? Yourself or the mighty, mighty God, the one who owns everything? He owns this earth and the fullness thereof. He created the earth. The earth was dark, and He said, "Let there be light." So we have light today because He created light. He has given us the most amazing thing that no one could create but Him. That is life. He's given us even everlasting life. We can spend eternity with Him. But He created us, and we are made in His image. He created every animal on this earth. He created every being. He created every breath that we take, every step that we make. So who are you glorifying? Self or God? Who are you glorifying? Self or God? Because He created you for His glory. We were created for His glory. We were created for His glory. We were created for His glory. So who are you glorifying today? Who? Who are you glorifying? Because God created you and me for His glory. Not for our self-gratification, but for His glory. So every day as we go throughout our day and we make small steps toward accomplishments, or we make gigantic steps toward these accomplishments, we must always acknowledge God, because He is the one that allowed us to do it. He's the one that's given us breath every day. So we are not in position to glorify ourselves. We are not in position to glorify ourselves. We're not in position to glorify ourselves. We are to bring Him glory. We are to give Him glory. We are to acknowledge Him in all thy ways, because it's Him that's directing us. It's Him that's directing our path. It's Him that created the path and placed the imprints in the path and instructs us where to find those imprints. Knowledge and wisdom is hid, but He shows it to us. He gives us the knowledge. He gives us the understanding. He pours into us wisdom. He gives us a discerning spirit. He gives us His power, the anointing. How dare you glorify yourself? I'm talking to myself. Because I'm not going to point the finger at anybody, but all 10 of my fingers are coming back to me. I must lift these fingers up and surrender to the person who created me. I must lift these fingers up and surrender to the man who created me. I must lift these fingers up to the Spirit who created me and worship him in spirit and in truth. If I'm going to glorify anybody, it's got to be God. Not man, not woman, not myself, but God. I must glorify God. I must bring God the glory. I must give God the glory that is due. Because he and only he allowed me to be who I am today and to receive the things that I have accomplished today through his strength, not by my might, not by my power, but by the Spirit of the Lord. I can't do anything without him, but I can do all things through him. So all things are done through him, not through me, not through you, through him. So how dare you glorify yourself? Once again, I'm talking to myself. But if the shoe fits, wear it. But how dare you glorify yourself? You must bring glory to the Lord. Thanks again for listening to The Barbara Cox. It's The Barbara Cox Podcast. Bye-bye.